14 days in solitary confinement. Free Chelsea Manning right now. Anyway, sorry about that, Ramsey.
No, this is great. This is absolutely great. This is absolutely. I'm just as entertained as anybody else would be.
Sorry about that.
Which is very entertained. I am very entertained by everything that you say. It's very enlightening.
Free Chelsea right now, and this just goes to show you how dumb the judicial system is, and they're basically saying the heck with facts. Let's lock someone up because they're trying to protect the country. So, and for any of the people out there that believe Edward Snowden is some sort of terrorist, well, you're wrong. So, I hope somebody can get Chelsea out or be a pardon. But this is not good. 14 days in solitary confinement. Well, I mean, it is 14 days, but still not good news. Free Chelsea Manning right now. And also free Edward Snowden right now. So, because, guys, all they're trying to do is tell the American people what's really going on with your government, since the mainstream media does not has a neutrality bias. So, free Chelsea Manning right now. It's very important. But like I said, breaking news. Time magazine is reporting Chelsea Manning has been sentenced to 14 days in solitary confinement. Chelsea, a little bit more here. Chelsea Manning, the transgender U.S. soldier, serving 25 years in Fort Lauderdale Fort Lauderdale prison in Kansas for leaking classified information to WikiLeaks, says she has been sentenced to 14 days in solitary confinement following the attempt to kill herself in July. In a statement following the disciplinary hearing Wednesday, where she was charged with interfering with the, quote, good order of the military prison. Manning wrote that she was found guilty of the conduct which threatens charge for her suicide attempt and anyway, so the main story here is Chelsea Manning unfortunately sentenced to 14 days in solitary confinement. We'll be back with more after this.
You don't have to play commercials. You don't have to play commercials if you don't want to.
Sorry.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I gotta go in there because I left my thumb drive. I'll be right back.
What?
I left my thumb drive in that studio.
Okay.
I'll be back. Is that alright?
Okay.
Then I'm gonna grab my drive.
This message presented by the Illinois High School Association and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Revolution Pop. For those of you that just joined us, lots of news going on today. Like I said, I just covered the unfortunate news of Chelsea Manning. Free her right now. Somebody just get her out. And it's just wrong. Anyway, so like I was saying, Hillary Clinton, I don't know what news network it was on, but Hillary Clinton went on a news network to do an interview, and she just exploded. Let me see if I can find the clip for you guys here. But let's see. Here it is. Here it is. I found it. Here, let me just play a little. Hold on a minute here. Okay, so Hillary Clinton went on to do an interview. I believe it was with Good Morning America. Here's what she had to say. Let's listen. Oh, really, Hillary? Really, really? So wait, you're moaning and complaining that you're not 50 points up in the polls because Donald Trump is actually doing something that's right and saying, "Oh, uh, I'm with you," and instead of "I'm with her," "I'm with you," the American people, because he actually cares. Why aren't you 50 points up? I'll say it again. Well, let's see. You've been cuddling up with Bush neocons. You've been touting the endorsements of Republican neocons and the former President of the United States, George H.W. Bush. Maybe that's why. So, yeah. So, stop complaining and actually, for once, don't listen to your staffers because your staffers are stupid. So don't listen to your staffers. Don't don't use flowery rhetoric. And if you're gonna use the strategy that people are saying you're gonna use, you're just gonna let Trump walk all over you, and you're just gonna let him just absolutely beat you in a landslide. So that's your problem, Hillary. So we'll be back with more after this. Whoops. Oh. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. I was trying to run a commercial. But anyway, so yeah, that's Hillary's problem. She's actually complaining that that she's actually complaining that she's not 50 points up in the polls because of what you're doing, Hillary, because of everything you've been doing, and this, I guarantee you, this will be all over the place in the next couple of weeks. And so, like I said, stop running to the right. Stop doing what you're doing. And maybe you shouldn't complain. So, anyway, we'll be back with more after this.
Only 1/2 of 1% of all high school student athletes play basketball in college. But all 100% of them become adults. That's why playing basketball on their high school team is so important. High school athletes learn life lessons that help them grow up. Lessons that can't be taught in the classroom and often aren't taught at home. This message presented by the Illinois High School Association and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Evolution Pop. It is just about 10:48, and let's see what we have here. Let's see. Startup founder using millions he made from Facebook to security fund pro-Trump group. One of Obama's key advisors said, "Be yourself." Of course, I don't think she'll yield that advice. A new Trump campaign advisor has a long history of bashing Trump on Twitter. No surprise there, because all of the people that are in his campaign are right-wing hacks. Let's see. Poll. Nearly half of voters think President Trump will detonate a nuke. Of course he will. Duh. It says 45% of voters think Donald Trump will start a nuclear war during his time in the White House. Well, I think he will too. But Hillary Clinton's not doing much either. Let's see. Obama responds to Trump's claim that black communities are worse than ever. Obama says, quote, "I think that even most 6-year-olds will tell you that whole slavery thing wasn't very good for black people. Jim Crow wasn't very good for black people," Obama said. Well, actually, none of a lot of communities are in trouble, not just blacks. Clinton remains comfortably ahead of Trump in new national poll. Oh. See what we have here. Clinton leads by 6 in a 4-way race. Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton is leading Donald Trump by 6 points nationally, according to a new McClary-Maris poll. Clinton has 46% of support of likely voters, with Trump with 39. Still, that is not good news for Hillary. She may be leading in the national polls at the moment, but as far as battleground states, she's doing good. Like I said, she's doing good in national polls, but as far as Clinton's buy a second home in New York City, of course. So anyway, like I was saying, you know, LA Times endorses Hillary Clinton for president. No surprise there. So, so anyway, like I said, are we back with more after this?
Ramrod, get it? Yeah, I got it. Our Ramrod Radio.
6.
We play Art of Flight. David. Lana Del Rey.
Everybody knows that high school sports generate suspense, excitement, and drama.
They also generate higher grade point averages, stronger work habits, and greater self-esteem.
Everybody knows that high school sports give us more value for our entertainment dollar.
They also give us leaders committed to strengthening communities right here in Illinois. The true value of playing sports in school can't be measured in wins and losses or dollars and cents. Studies show that participation in sports, along with other extracurricular activities, is one of the best ways to teach leadership, cooperation, accountability, and other invaluable life skills. Don't just stand on the sidelines. Encourage the young people you know to get in the game. When you do, you'll be helping them get ahead in life. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. This message presented by the Illinois High School Association and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Even some Trump advisors are terrified of Trump. One Trump advisor said he's, quote, terrified that Trump is not taking debate seriously. Frankly, we're 100% sure that he's just going to basically hand the election to Hillary. I don't think Trump advisors are that confident. Of course, I don't think Hillary's that confident either. But anyway, we'll see what happens come Monday. But I assure you that I will cover the debate length by length on Tuesday on the Edge on Air because it is going to be a doozy. And so anyway, Bon Jovi has announced some new concerts to promote their new album coming out in October, and so I can't wait to hear the new album. And I also I don't know how many of you watch Access TV, but there's a show called The World's Greatest Tribute Bands, and last night they had a great tribute to the late David Bowie, a band called David Brighton Space Oddity. David Brighton used to be a part of the legendary tribute show Legends in Concert. And he's going to be at the Arcata coming up in a couple of weeks, so that should be exciting. More after this.
Who do I play high school softball for? I play for my mom and dad who've never missed a game. I play for the smell of my leather glove, the sound of infield chatter, and that incredible feel of the ball jumping off my bat. I play for sacrifice bunts and sacrifice flies because they've taught me what it means to be a teammate.
Whether they're playing for their teammates, their classmates, or their community, high school student athletes in Illinois learn important lessons they'll use for the rest of their lives, like respect for the rules, time management skills, and the value of hard work and sacrifice.
I play high school softball for my friends who decorate my locker before every big game. That's who I play for. Play for keeps. Play for fun. Play on.
This message presented by the Illinois High School Association and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Evolution Pop. It is just about 10:53, almost into the second hour program here. Anyway, I am happy to report that Greg Ullman is back on the road after a battle with pneumonia. He took a few months off due to back when his publicist said it was, quote, serious health issues, but now we know it is in fact pneumonia. So glad to see he is back in good form. Anyway, Green Day had to postpone some of their shows due to the flu, and so hopefully they'll be back on the road soon. And let's see, Mary J. Blige touring with Maxwell. For any of you 90s fans out there, that should be an interesting tour. And also want to send out a big congratulations to Maroon 5 frontman Adam Levine and his wife Bahati Prinsloo for welcoming their first child. Dusty Rose Levine, and so congratulations to the two of you for the baby girl, Dusty Rose Levine. Anyway, more after this.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes in Illinois are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports are one part of a complete education. This message presented by the Illinois High School Association and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Evolution Pop. I also want to send out a big shout out to Tony Bennett. I also want to remind you to tune in December. They're going to have a big birthday celebration for him live at Radio City Music Hall. And live at Radio City Music Hall. With lots of great guests, great performers, Lady Gaga. Let's see, I think John Legend. I don't know the whole list, but lots of great performers are set to attend. It actually happened this month, but it'll air on NBC in December, so that's to be interesting. Um, he's just one of those guys that just still has it, and he just never stops. And it's funny because a lot of the time, when you're a musician or a musical artist, performer, you the older you get, sometimes depends who you are. Sometimes you don't sound good at all, but he sounds better today than he did when he was in his 20s, and when he first started in 1951. And he sounds better than ever. And he'll probably keep singing until he dies. So keep going, Tony. We love you, and you are a true American treasure. And we love you, and happy 90th. Be back with more after this.
I play for? I play high school basketball for every baller who ever played a pickup game on the driveway, playground, or alley. Because we all share the same dream. I play for buzzer beaters, big-time boards, and buried rainmakers. I play high school basketball for the chance to put my hometown in Illinois on the map by playing in the state championship. Only 0.5% of all high school student athletes play basketball in college. But all 100% of them become adults. That's why playing basketball on their high school team is so important. High school athletes learn life lessons that help them grow up. Lessons that can't be taught in the classroom and often aren't taught at home. I play high school basketball because I love performing in front of a capacity crowd in my hometown gym. This message presented by the Illinois High School Association and the Illinois Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back to Evolution Pop. So like I was saying, there are very few performers that can still, at 90 years old nonetheless, pack in a crowd like Tony Bennett. And it just goes to show you the lasting legacy of Tony Bennett and what he means to music. And honestly, I think that he is probably the most respected artist that music has ever had, because I don't think you can find an artist that is literally respected by every single musician, producer, songwriter, sound mixer, you know, everyone that it works in the music business or even behind the scenes just respects the heck out of Tony. And he's just one of those guys that everybody, I don't care, it's not about genres, it's just about his voice, it's about his charisma, it's about his legacy, and everyone respects Tony no matter what genre it is, and it's just amazing to see. Anyway, so a lot of stuff coming up at the United Center. Bulls tickets go on sale today, and for any Ariana Grande fans out there, her tickets go on sale this Monday for her Dangerous Woman tour, and so get your tickets for that. Also, like I said, Mary J. Blige and Maxwell, two of the 90s most successful artists. wants to find out marriage questions. Of course, she's gonna dodge marriage questions right now. Gwen Stefani, of course, dodging marriage questions because there's been rumors swirling that she will be marrying Blake before the year's out. So let's see what it says here. See what it says here. Ellen DeGeneres had a clever way of getting Gwen to talk about the next step in her relationship with Blake Shelton. On Friday's episode of the daytime talk show, Ellen DeGeneres jokes with the 46-year-old Hollaback singer, "Before I make plans, because I make plans way ahead of time. Tell me, are you getting married?" Let's see what she has to say. You're crazy, Stefani replied. Okay, I'll let you know. Stefani also chats about what it's like having 3 sons on tour with her over the summer, revealing that her middle child, Zuma, especially loved the experience. He had his flashlight, headphones, and we walked, and he walked me on and off the stage every single night, she recalls. For 2 hours, he worked back there. He was so into it. Stefani's voice, Stefani's buddy on The Voice, Adam Levine, had a baby with Bahati Prinsloo. Stefani says he's been in constant contact with her since he welcomed his first child. Adam just had a baby, and he's been FaceTiming me all the time, all day. Let's see. So apparently she dodges marriage questions at the moment, probably because they're talking it out. Anyway, but I'm sure that'll happen more after this.